Brock Lesnar returns and joins the Vision. The upcoming edition of WWE's weekly show will serve as another key stop on the road to Survivor Series War Games 2025. Last week, Logan Paul made his return to WWE and aligned himself with the Vision, which will lead to major consequences on the next show. Additionally, Adam Pearce has already confirmed that John Cena's farewell match is approaching, as this week's episode of Raw will feature key tournament matches. Since the event is scheduled to take place in Boston, it seems likely that Cena will make what could be his final appearance in his hometown. Let's discuss the major rumors surrounding the November 10, 2025 edition of Monday Night Raw. At number 1, there's strong speculation that Gunther might return to face John Cena. Cena's presence on Raw is already guaranteed to create a major impact, but another star who could make a surprise comeback is Gunther. For the past few months, the Ring General has been notably absent from WWE television. However, the former world champion is expected to be Cena's final opponent on the upcoming Saturday night's main event. Considering this, Gunther could appear on the show to confront John Cena, potentially setting up a huge clash for the finale of the Now tournament. It could serve as the perfect setup for a highly anticipated Gunther vs. Cena showdown. At number 2, Damian Priest might reunite backstage with Rhea Ripley. Priest is set to face Rusev on Raw, and the winner will advance to the next stage of the Now tournament. However, the former Judgment Day member has been having issues with Aleister Black and Zelina Vega, who might interfere during his match. Because of that, Priest could once again join forces with his former partner Rhea Ripley behind the scenes on the Red brand. If Zelina Vega tries to distract or interfere, Priest might rely on the Eradicator's help to secure victory. At number 3, Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss could lose their women's tag team championships. It has already been made official that the duo will defend their titles against the Kabuki Warriors on this week's Raw. Despite their impressive run as champions, the Queen and the Goddess might fall short against Asuka and Kairi Sane. Since Kairi's return, the Kabuki Warriors have been gaining massive momentum on television, and WWE might decide to shake things up by crowning new champions. At number 4, Brock Lesnar could make a shocking comeback to join the Vision. WWE has begun preparing for the Men's War Games match at Survivor Series 2025. After Logan Paul's recent alliance with the Vision and his teaming up with Jey Uso to help CM Punk at Saturday Night Main Event, it's becoming increasingly clear that WWE is planting seeds for Roman Reigns' return. With that in mind, the Stanford-based company could bring back Brock Lesnar to Raw, where he might join the Vision to participate in this high-profile battle. Considering the long history between Brock and Paul Heyman, their reunion seems highly possible, especially now that Seth Rollins has been removed from leadership within the Vision. The Beast Incarnate's return might eventually lead to Roman Reigns' reappearance, setting up a massive War Games clash involving Reigns, Jey Uso, and CM Punk. At number 5, Stephanie Vaquer could lose her Women's World Championship on Raw. While the chances are slim, fans might witness a major title change as Vaquer faces Raquel Rodriguez. The Judgment Day member has already declared that she intends to dethrone Vaquer, and if she receives unexpected help from Roxanne Perez, Raquel might become the new Women's World Champion on Monday Night Raw. However, the likelihood of a title change is low, considering Stephanie Vaquer only recently captured the championship a few weeks ago. In other news, Ridge Holland's GoFundMe campaign was launched without his permission. Holland recently issued an explosive update regarding the situation, revealing that the campaign will be shut down. The former WWE star took to Twitter to explain that the fundraiser had been created to support him during his recovery from a serious injury, but he had no idea it had gone live until after the fact. He expressed gratitude for the overwhelming support from fans, but clarified that he had not authorized the GoFundMe page before it went public. Holland stated that he has since requested that no further donations be accepted, and that the page will be deactivated within 24 hours. He emphasized his appreciation for the kindness shown by supporters, but stressed that he didn't want fans to contribute money under circumstances he couldn't control. His message quickly spread online, earning praise for his honesty. But Holland didn't stop there. He also announced what he plans to do with the money already raised. Once the funds are returned to him, he said he will donate the entire amount to charity. Once we figure out how to process the transfers and I receive the refunded amount, he wrote, I will donate it entirely to a charitable cause. If the page has caused any discomfort or confusion, that was never my intention. Thank you for your understanding and kindness. This situation comes at a difficult time for Holland, who recently revealed he is dealing with a severe neck injury and may require spinal fusion surgery. Since leaving WWE, he's been open about the challenges of recovering and adjusting to life outside the company while struggling to find financial stability. Despite these hardships, his latest move shows his integrity and concern for others, ensuring that fans are not misled. Earlier today, wrestling journalist Raj Giri posted an update on X, formerly Twitter, claiming that the English wrestler had been released from WWE just before he was offered a one-year NXT contract. Giulia also mentioned that the promotion's decision to renew Holland's deal wouldn't have made much difference due to his injury. He further suggested that although Holland wasn't considered a major star, WWE had invested heavily in him. Ridge Holland personally responded to Giulia's claims on Twitter, directly refuting the journalist's report. The former NXT Tag Team Champion clarified that WWE had initially offered him a 3-year contract, but he negotiated it down to a 1-year deal, the opposite of what was reported. He explained that he chose the shorter deal because the new contract involved a 50% pay cut. Holland also revealed that WWE notified him just 4 weeks before his deal expired that it would not be renewed. Giulia, you should really stop talking about situations you have no actual knowledge of, Holland wrote. WWE offered me a 3-year deal. I negotiated it down to 1 year because I didn't want to be tied down for 3 years at half my current pay. I was given 4 weeks notice that my contract wouldn't be renewed. Holland suffered a serious Lisfranc injury while competing in a dark match against Moose in TNA on September 27. Although he was still recovering, WWE informed him that his contract, which was due to expire on November 14, would not be renewed. Reports indicate that his release was partially due to comments he made on social media. Despite the setback, Ridge Holland's honesty, generosity, and resilience continue to earn him respect from fans and fellow wrestlers alike.